We will start with locust pose, a back bend, laying on our bellies. This will help to open the lung area. We will then move into a shoulder stretch, also laying on the belly, to compress the lungs. So this opening and then compressing of lungs will help to stimulate the lung area and boost the immune system. So making your way onto your belly, so you're laying flat against the mat. And for this variation of locust pose, we will do it with the hands clasped together. So first of all, bringing your feet to touch, and then clasp the hands together behind your lower back. Inhale, push into the hip bones, push the hip bones into the mat as you lift the chest, the shoulders, the feet, maybe even the knees off the mat. Keep lifting up, keep pushing the hip bones into the mat. Draw the hands towards the feet, keep pointing the toes away, and keep breathing here. Keep looking straight ahead. One more breath here. And then as you exhale, release back to the mat. Bring the hands close by to the chest. And we'll move into our shoulder stretch here. So bringing the arms out in front of you and then crossing the arms over. Take note of which arm comes in front this time. And then folding forward, resting the forehead onto the mat. Feeling that gentle compression against the lungs here. Slowly start to make your way out of the posture. So first, lifting the head, coming onto your hands, and then bringing the arms behind you, clasping the hands again, and we'll take one more round of locust pose. Inhale, pushing the hip bones into the mat, lifting the chest, the shoulders, the feet and the knees all off the mat. Exhale, maintain it, keep drawing the hands towards the feet, keep looking forwards, keep breathing. And on your next exhale, slowly lower back down to the mat. And we do our second round of the shoulder stretch. So this time, cross the opposite arm in front as last time. Leaning over the arms, release the forehead to the mat, feeling that gentle compression of the lungs and the chest area once again. Return back to your steady breathing. Slowly making your way out of the posture, push back to a brief child's pose, and then come up to sit onto your heels. Now we'll move into our camel pose, and again we will do camel pose as a back bend to open the lungs, and then we'll move into a child pose with a shoulder stretch to compress the lungs. So if you have blocks, you can use blocks, placing the blocks to the outsides of the feet. Make sure the feet are about hip width apart. If you're using blocks, you'll inhale, reaching one hand over to touch the block, and the other hand follows to the other block. Then pushing the chest upwards to the ceiling, drawing the hips forward. If your neck feels okay, you can release the neck back. If not, keep the gaze looking forwards. Focus on the opening of the chest area here. If you do not have blocks, you can do a variation without blocks. Coming onto your tiptoes here, inhale, reach one hand behind you to your lower back, followed by the other hand. So your fingertips are facing downwards towards your legs. And then keeping your hands on your lower back, start to lean back here, opening the chest, pushing the hips slightly forward. Again, release the head back if it feels okay for your neck, otherwise keep the gaze forward. So whichever variation you do here, stay for 5 breaths, with or without the blocks. And then when you're ready to come out, make sure you're supporting your lower back. Start to rise back up and then come to sit back onto your heels. Keeping your feet together, bring your knees out wide to mat width. Then cross the arms in front of you and lean forward, leaning onto the arms, relaxing your forehead to a block or to the mat, feeling the gentle compression of your lungs here. Make your way back up onto your heels, bring your knees back together. We'll go for one more round of camel pose, followed by child's pose. So choosing the same option as last time, either bringing the hands to the lower back, fingers pointing to the knees. Start to lean back here, opening the chest. If you're using the blocks, go ahead and use the blocks, bringing the fingertips to the blocks. Keep focusing on the area of the chest and the lungs. Take 5 breaths here. And then keep your back supported as you slowly come back up. Untuck the toes, come back to sit onto your heels. And we'll do another round of the child's pose with shoulder stretch. So opening the knees wide, stretching the arms, crossing the arms the opposite way this time to last time. Then folding over the arms, releasing the forehead to the mat. Returning back to your breathing here, slowing down the breathing as much as you can. And when you're ready, slowly making your way out of the posture, coming back up to seated, bringing your knees together. Take a few moments here. Thank you very much. Namaste.